Oh my god, who is this woman in this camera? That's right, it's your mad mother of the internet back at you with a long, possibly not awaited, maybe awaited, pajama diary. Where I'm in my pajamas, drinking my coffee. My hair is, we're getting to that. And I rant incoherently into a camera in the morning because that's the way this vlog works. Not that I lead a very interesting or exciting lifestyle, but let's get into this. What have I been up to? So, the move. March 6th is when the chaos happened. That's when my friend Sarah Lee came over and we packed everything up, and unbeknownst to me, she even volunteered to help me move over to my friend Diz's house, mainly because Ronan had gone back to a company that he worked for previously, and instead of treating him the way they did previously, they shorted him on miles, which caused us to not be able to pay the rent. Our lease was going to be up in April anyway. The property assistant manager's already walked through the apartment. She's going to be sending us a final bill as to, you know, so we can make payment arrangements and get that last month taken care of, so it won't go on our credit, and, you know, it won't be recorded as us not paying rent. So that's that. So I am here. Diz has a wife, a dog, 2 cats, 2 kids. So it's been absolutely hectic, which is why I'm outside doing the pajama diary instead of inside the house, because right now they are on lockdown. So Texas is on lockdown. The kids are being homeschooled by their mother. Their mother's a librarian working from home. So that's all I'm going to say about that matter. I did volunteer my laptop to them because 3 people using 1 computer, chaos ensuing and stuff. So that's that. As soon as we moved in here, however, my bronchitis started acting up and it went acute. Now, for those of you that don't understand what acute bronchitis is, it's when the fever takes a roller coaster and you can't breathe worth of shit. I've had it before, a couple of times before in my lifetime. I know exactly what the symptoms are, and those were the exact symptoms I was having. So no, I have not had Captain Trips from the East. However, as you can tell, I have residual congestion and a residual cough that is nagging and won't go away. This has led to very interesting adventures when we've had to go buy food or medicine because I cough and heads snap in my direction like I have Captain Trips of the East or the Han Flu Shuffle. And, you know, and then I have to go, no, it's asthma, because bronchitis, in a sense, is a form of asthma. And no, I refuse to call it chronic obstructive pulmonary COPD. It's fucking bronchitis. It's chronic bronchitis. It's a whole lot easier to say than COPD. They need to quit with these more severe names for the same bullcrap people have had all their lives. Really, seriously. Ugh. I am currently looking for an apartment. I have looked for apartments in one city and still looking for them in that city, but I shifted a little closer to my friend Diz's house, and we're finding some that are a little more affordable. I haven't ruled out going over to other friends' cities, like looking in Shaggy City and seeing what I can find there. But, you know, we do have a pet because Ruby Sue's coming with us. We're not going to be putting her back in any foster in case we find an apartment that doesn't take pets. That's not an option. She's a family member now. She's staying with us. Period. Period. Ronan is coming home on the 27th. So there is that. That's happening. He's coming home for 5 days home time. So during that time, well, you know, he's going to be chilly because he hasn't been home in like 5 weeks. So home time is necessary. So we're going to have to make, you know, the money stretch over quite a few weeks, because when the wheels aren't turning, he ain't earning. The trucking industry, very few companies in the trucking industry pay you for your home time, because it's like having days off. Very few of them pay sick time, so there you have it. That's where we're at present. let's see. Oh, my hair. In case you're wondering, my hair. I'm sort of, kind of, in a smallish way, doing the curly girl bullcrap. I am using products in my hair that are sulfate, paraben, and that other thing free, so I call it everything free stuff. So I have been using a shampoo, a conditioner, a leave-in, and like a curly cream because my hair's naturally curly anyway. And it's been improving. The curls have been improving slowly but surely. In my 46 years, I never thought I'd be just going with the flow. Normally, I'm sitting here fighting with the damn things because they never want to do what I want them to do. But whatever. It's life. Shit happens. Stuff changes. You roll with it. People have lost their ever-loving minds when it has come to this Han flu shuffle thing, because okay, yes, it's an epidemic, it's a pandemic, okay? I'm not going to argue with the fact that it is a pandemic. I'm not going to argue with the fact that you can go up to 14 days carrying this thing and not show a single symptom, and in some cases you can go up to a month and not show anything. This is called an incubation period, for those of you who have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? I've seen these selfish little bastards, which I'm going to call out, because the next update is going to be what's going on with this channel and other things like that. So be on the lookout for that. The videos that are going to feature, you know, these little selfish bastards and these little COVIDiots, as I call them, at the end of each of those is going to be a tip or trick on how to survive, you know, especially for social butterflies and stuff, being locked down and told to stay home. And also quick cooking tips, even though I don't have a kitchen yet, but these tips can be often, you know, really like combining different ingredients you can find at the store, no more than 3 most of the time, with a little bit of seasonings thrown in, so maybe more than 3. Haven't thought that part through yet, but it's coming. Those will be presented as recipe cards, both on the, you know, right over here, and also on my geek blog, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be called, you know, Han Flu Shuffle Survival Series, because, you know, if you call it the other thing, yeet, or, you know, not that this channel's going to be monetized. Why am I ever worried about monetizing this? I don't monetize it, whatever. The brain. Because I have been sick, I am late to a lot of parties. So please, please, please be patient with me as I catch up on all the topics and all the video stuff that's coming. I am going to be trying to do that by making videos that have a lot of mini topics that I'm discussing and highlighting in them, which will have timestamps if you want to skip to a certain story to get an update on this, that, or the other. I will be talking about Amy's life journey, Chantal, who doesn't even have the common sense that God gave a fucking horse at this point, Amber Lynn, that seems to be going on the right track, but, you know, there's a betting pool as to when she's going to fall off that wagon. Nikocado, Dramacado, who can't keep his, you know, mouth shut, and for lack of, he just can't eat, period. Trisha, yes, I'm going to address Trisha Paytas because she has pissed me the fuck off. And quite a few other people in these little mini-sodes. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to call it yet. I do have a name for it, but it may change because, you know, those of you who have been following me for a while, I love Maddieisms because I like for them to roll off the tongue and be a little catchy. So, you know, I'm still working on the titles for those. I'm also thinking about a blog series for my creative writing blog where it's going to be called I'm Fine, thanks to my friend Dibula that helped me refine the title there. And what it is, it's going to be a person that starts out fairly normal under, you know, the lockdown and quarantine issue during the pandemic. And as he writes journal entries, you see him slowly slipping into insanity. So it might wind up being a creepypasta series. I'm trying to figure out how to word these things so they're, you know, so you guys can't wait for the next chapter. Also, I am going to be recirculating the last chapter I have written for the Maisie story, so you guys can start voting on that, and we can get that rolling and going so I can get another chapter down. Because in case you guys don't know, Maisie is my passion project, and the passion project goes like this. After every chapter, there are 3 choices that the readers get to vote on. And that is going to be my writing prompt for the next chapter. Once Maisie and the Treasure Map, which is the official title of the book, is finished, it's going to go through final edits, it's going to get cover art, and it's going to be published to Smashwords.com, and all proceeds of that children's book is going to go to a charity that fights illiteracy. So I'm not going to make any money off of that book. It is a charity fundraising thing that I am putting together, and it is a passion project. Because one cannot be properly informed or refine their critical thinking skills if they cannot read what is on websites, pages, books. You have to be literate to be well informed and well educated and be able to form opinions on your own. So, to me, being a writer, literacy is very important, and I want to do my part to fight illiteracy, not only in the United States, but all around the world, UK, Europe, and the like. So, that's where we're at. So be on the lookout for mini episode videos. And until next time, guys, keep your head on straight, keep your hands washed, keep your distance if you're out in public, and don't go out unless it's absolutely necessary. This is your mad mother of the internet, signing off. Love you guys.